Well, Steve Arts 89. Well, we're seeing an alarming trend. It's not a new trend, but something seems to be happening more frequently. People who claim to be activists and protesting certain issues, which I don't believe they actually care about at all, have been attacking art. Now, in the history of the world, no one who's ever done something like this has ever brought more attention to the cause that they're supposedly trying to bring attention to. It always becomes about what they've done, who they are, and the outrage that people have over what they've done. It never becomes about the actual issue, and these people know this. And I think these people are totally just wanting attention. They are just exhibitionists and people who want attention, and they don't actually care about any of the actual issues. I mean, just look at what they're literally supergluing themselves to art. They're trying to attach themselves to the art and the fame, and it's all about that. It's not actually about the actual issue. We had it happen with Da Vinci's The Last Supper, although fortunately it was a reproduction. People glued themselves to that. People glued themselves to a Picasso in the NGV in Australia. Two girls at the National Gallery in London threw tomato soup over Van Gogh's sunflowers and then glued themselves to the wall. And then, of course, there was a lady who smeared cake all over the Mona Lisa. Now, I think art is like the most valuable thing in our world. I think, you know, it affects not just, it's more valuable than individuals. It affects society, it affects culture, it affects the whole of humanity. I mean, art is, I think, the most important thing. It's an expression and an examination of ourselves. And to destroy it, I mean, I wouldn't be bothered if they brought in capital punishment to deal with people that do this sort of thing. I really wouldn't. I'd be like, okay. Not suggesting they do that, but I would not have an issue if they did. So I really think, you know, off with their heads, you know. It's just horrific. And if I thought any of these people actually cared and were actually trying to draw attention to the actual causes, I might feel differently. But it is just about people trying to destroy art to get their own fame. And it's just abhorrent. Like, I just can't stand it. And I just find it so frustrating and disturbing. And when I saw that video of those girls, and I'm like, where was the security? They would, my mouth was just open. I'm just, how is this allowed to happen? And the sad reality is, we're going to have to put every single painting in every single gallery around the world behind bulletproof glass. It's the only way to protect art, because it's not safe. The respect that people used to hold to art and galleries, it's gone now. It's been, you know, destroying it has been popularized. And now these people, this generation, they're just going to do it. So the only way we're going to ever have art safe is if we put it behind glass, which is going to stop people from really looking at the art and really feeling they're seeing it with their eyes and connecting to it, because they're just looking at it behind glass. So you may as well be looking at a reproduction. So these people have successfully destroyed art. And yeah, capital punishment doesn't seem too harsh. So I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm just horrified by this and disturbed by this. And yeah, something needs to be done now, before more people are encouraged to destroy more art for the sake of their own egos and need for attention and fame. I mean, these are people who have no creativity. They can't create anything, so they have to try and destroy something that actually is valued and outrage people to get attention, because they can't get it from creating or generating their own art or subjects or anything. It's just a sad situation with about really sad people. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks. Bye.